Matt, congratulations on second place on Big Brother. Not too shabby. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm feeling great. Finally out of the side of the house. It's been 100 days. So, finally feeling first sight of freedom a little bit.
Mhm. Well, Jag told you to your face that you were going to win. He was like congratulating you before, everything went down. So did you think that too? Like, oh, like
Um,
I might win?
yeah, I never assume things 100% to the max of that. I think maybe there was a good chance, but you never know with things. I consider the possibility of this could be a jury that's focused on who played the most wins, and then it could be a jury with social game. And I think if it was a jury with social game, I was going to be the top dog on that part. But I don't think that was this year's jury.
Did any of the votes surprise you?
Um, I'm really glad that I got the mama's votes. I know Corey had told me the day of his eviction that I was playing the best game and figured I was going to get his vote, so I was thinking 3 votes there. And then with Cameron, he also told me I was playing a very, very good game the day of his eviction. And then with Bowie, I thought that could go either way. I thought maybe she'd vote for me because I was the one that went to her first before anyone else, and I showed her loyalty first before Jag and her. I figured I was the one there first to help her game, and so I figured those votes would come from them.
hmm but now looking back on it, do you think like maybe like Corey and Cameron were just lying to you when they were leaving?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they could be lying. I mean, I remember hearing from a rumor again, like 2 weeks before that Blue said, "Oh, Corey was going around saying that you were playing the best game," and I was like, "Oh, like," and she's like, "No, he didn't mean it in a bad way. He just meant like, oh, Matt's a really good player." So I remember hearing that. So when Corey told me that, I was like, "Okay, I believe it," because I heard a rumor about you saying that I played the best game. And with Cameron, I wasn't sure because I knew Cameron also hated Jag a lot during the game. And I felt like with Cameron, we were closer a little bit. It's hard. The game was whispering lies and all that, so you can never really fully tell. Like, I mean, obviously, people thought I was gonna be the easy winner, but that's not what the case was.
hmm Well, during the Q&A, the jury really wanted you to own your strategic game moves, and you said you and Jag were a team and there was no leader, and then Jag said there was a leader and it was him. Were you taken aback by that?
I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't go into that jury expecting or being prepared. Really, I kind of just winging it. Jack can say that. I think at the end of the day, I love Jag. I was a very loyal team player. I didn't need to be a leader to prove anything. So I'm willing to be the person that steps back. I don't need the accomplishment. I don't need the acknowledgement of being the leader in the house or anything like that. So it doesn't bother me with titles and stuff. So I let him do that if he wanted to do that. If he wanted to win all the comps, I let him win the comps, be the target. Um, so when he said that in the speech, I guess a little taken back because I was always going to be pro Matt and never anti Jag, and I figured he was going to be the same way. But he was very obviously he did a great job being very confident in his speeches, and that's a struggle in my field. I took speech therapy for
hmm
like over 10 years, so I'm not the best person at speeches, so that was a big task for me to face. Definitely.
You needed Corey in there to help you with speech and debate. There you
I know, right? We evicted him. I should have kept him in a lot longer.
go. Well, is that true? You didn't really prepare for the Q&A, like you just said? Like what kind of questions were you anticipating, I guess?
Honestly, I didn't think my questions were going to be about lying in this game. I thought I played a very good game of letting people know what they want to hear. I wanted to comfort people in this game, make them feel safe, make them feel comfortable, and open up to me. And so when I was getting hit with these questions about lying, I wasn't really sure what they wanted exactly because I really think I played a good game of being. It's hard to tell because the game's so long, but I think I played a very loyal and strategically um, honest game. I think, I stuck with Jag from the beginning to the end. I never switched up really. Suri was also from the very beginning as well. Everyone else was just kind of here and there at the time being. But those two, I really went as far as I could with them. And I never switched up on that.
Mhm. Would who would you have voted for had Jag evicted you at final four or three?
So if Jag was sitting next to Bowie, I would still vote for Jag because in the end of the day, I think Jag played a very good game the entire duration. With Bowie, she played a good game towards the very end. You know, she waited a little too long. All of a sudden, she got these wins, but Jag had done it all season long. Uh, you know, luckily Jag had me there to protect him in the middle of that process. So you know, it goes back and forth, but I would have been salty for a little bit, a little day or so. But ultimately, if I was going to vote for final two and it was Jag and Bowie, Jag would have my vote.
Mm-hmm. Well, this week you made a lot of comments about Corey in America and how you were expecting a proposal live on
Yeah,
the
I
finale.
mean, a lot of the house guests were saying stuff like that. I mean, to be honest, I miss 85% of the conversation that go on in the house. So when I hear things from other people, I take it to exaggeration. You know, someone had told me that they were going to propose, and I was like, "Oh, there's no way! They just became official a week ago." So you know, I was just making jokes. Like I always joke around with my friends and like that. And so you're living with people 24/7, 100 days, you're going to make fun of each other as a joke, you know, like that's what family people do, you know. So that's how I took it as, and I never meant anything in bad intent or malicious or anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, lastly, what was your reunion with Riley like?
Oh, it was awesome. It was good to see her after 84 days. It's been a long time seeing her, and it felt good to see her again. And I'm definitely looking forward to more moments with her.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, Matt, it was fun watching you this season.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, and have a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Cool. Thank you.